Right, so earlier in the summer I did a little video on air layering this plant here. This is a New Zealand native and it's Pseudopanax laetus. Fantastic plant. Kind of looks a lot like a Scheffler, but the leaves are heavier. They're not as light as the Scheffler. Lovely big leaves in the sun or the partial shade. Anyway, I had a branch that was coming out from this point, coming across here, and it was blocking this way here, so I said I'll give it a go and see if I could get this air layering to work and get a free plant, but it didn't. The seed compost that I used, I think, was good enough. It was maybe, they say you can use moss as well, but the seed compost is really fine. It didn't dry out. I checked it without really disturbing, and there was 0 roots, and the whole branch just started to rot and die back, so I got rid of the rest of it. But I think they're definitely a plant. If you're into Scheffler, you should definitely be looking to get one of these in the collection. That's the Pseudopanax laetus. This is the second one I have. I'll show you the first one. So another thing, I actually bit the bullet there now and did the transplant of the Macrophylla ashii. So same thing again. They have a shallow root system, a real shallow fibrous root system. So just cut around, nice wide hole, and didn't have to go too deep. Just broke up the soil up here, and I've basically just moved it back up the way. And I've blended underneath the compost manure, and I've just mulched around it. I don't have the mulch touching the trunk of the tree there. So it should move. You see the coloration now is starting to fade in the leaves. It's starting to die back. So now's the time. We're into November. Excuse me. So I've cleared the bamboos and a lot of the plants, and some of the trackies that were down the end. I've moved everything here because what I want to do is put the fruit trees into here. I think when I checked at the end of the jungle path outside where I did the Scheffler yesterday, there's really no room left to put in a tree, because when all the palms and everything out that's going to grow out there is going to start widening out, filling out, there's not going to be really much room for the tree. So this ashii is doing really well in here, and it's got the protection from all around it from the winds, and it's in a nice sunny spot. I might start taking out some of the branches here to open up this area here. So here's the first Pseudopanax laetus. The leaves are absolutely fantastic. I think in the book or anything online it's telling you that these can only go to about -5, that they're only semi-hardy. They're not supposed to be fully hardy for this side of the world, but like this thing has never ever showed dieback or any you know, it's never been affected by the ice or snow. But if you're into the Scheffler, these are a must. Absolutely fantastic looking. It's the most hose. I think it was about 5 feet when I put it in. I'd say it's over 8 feet now. It just seems to be going straight up. Yeah, so the New Zealand shrubs, small trees, they're doing really well. No problem. This is the loquat. This is the best of the loquats, and it was the strongest one I grew from seed that I brought back from Montpellier, and it's still throwing out all new growth. That leaf there is over a foot long. That's something that I noticed on the tree from where I got the seed. The leaves were huge. Here's another New Zealand native. And that got through the winter no problem. The ground is a lot heavier, kind of clay. A lot more moisture in the ground here than, because the ground is sloping down. It's a lot drier up that end. Can't think of the name. I'll put the name in the description. But that's doing really well. There was another one, and it was doing fine, and then I found that it had gone black, and I'd noticed that it was from Max. He was pissing on it. So this Max is after killing off a couple of plants. Formium and one of these New Zealand plants, he killed that off, and yeah, there's a few things. So yeah. That's doubled in size now since I got it. See, look, fucking pisses on everything. Look. Some more Tetrapanax coming up. So there's what? Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still a half dozen coming up. I'll leave those where they are for the winter. Let's see how we get on. This is where the other Tetrapanax was. And there's another 1, 2, 3. So that's another 9, 10. So I've another 10. I'll leave them in the ground. I won't touch them and let them get big. Suppose I could move them in along here. I hope to do a low stone wall along here. All that chicken wire is coming out all the way around. Good boy. Yeah. Mike's on camera.